Welcome to TV 308. I'm Lydia Alcala. It's the season of giving, and for many, that means giving back to the community. Today, we'll meet two people who represent everything it means to do something special for people you may not always know. To start things off, I'll be joined by Lieutenant Thomas Johnson with the Salvation Army. The organization helps millions of struggling families each year, and this holiday season, you can even donate gifts to families who cannot afford them. So, Lieutenant Johnson, how does the Angel Tree program work?
The Angel Tree program is very simple. In October, we began taking applications to those low-income families, those who are receiving government assistance. And at the end of that process, we are able to sit down and determine those families that are in need. And we're able to provide Christmas for them so that they don't have to worry about those things during the holidays.
Now, I know the program started in 1979, so each year, about how many gifts are you guys able to donate?
Each year, the Salvation Army, as an entire nationally, provides millions of toys for kids in our community.
So I noticed there's an application for the Angel Tree program online, so who's eligible to receive these gifts?
If you receive government assistance, then you qualify for the program, and if you don't receive government assistance, then it's a case-by-case basis, and we determine that based on the income.
Now, I know since the start of the COVID-19 pandemic, poverty has greatly increased nationwide. So how has that caused an increase in the need for your services?
We have seen our doors slammed with people as they come through for assistance. We thought that COVID is behind us, but COVID isn't behind us. Our numbers this year for the Angel Tree program has increased, and we are seeing that parents are having to choose. Food on the table, toys at Christmas, lights, water. We don't want them to have to check things off their list. We don't want them to have to worry about that. And so we step in with this program so that parents don't have to worry about that at Christmas.
So as I mentioned earlier, a lot of people want to give back to the community around this time of year. So how can people donate?
If you would like to donate, I always say you can, if you see the ringing of the bell, drop money in the bucket, and that money goes to help our community. Or if you're out in Walmart, the Walmart on Pinhook, as well as the Best Buy, if you see the tree inside of those locations, and grab an angel off of that tree, bring a toy by our office. Those things will help this program.
So the Salvation Army works year-round to help those in need, not just during the holiday season. So what other services do you guys provide?
Yeah, 365 days a year, our community kitchen is open for lunch and dinner. At 12 o'clock we serve lunch, at 4 o'clock we serve dinner, and so people are allowed to come in. People are also allowed to come to our office and receive furniture assistance as well as clothing assistance, energy assistance for those that are experiencing hard times and they can't pay their light bills. If you have energy, if you use energy as a source of light, then we, through that program, provide those assistance as well.
Well, it's a really great thing you guys are doing. And if you are one of the people who likes to give back around this time of year, there are several different ways to do so. Visit salvationarmyusa.org to find the full list of ways to donate under their Ways to Give tab. Coming up, find out about a football team that is very unique and needed. That and more after the break.
Yo, Scott.
Hey.
I'm heading out, man. You want to ride?
No, I got my car, but I actually really need to go to the bathroom.
Oh, you know what? I was just in there. The line is like 10 people long.
You know, I think I'll just...
Dude, are you okay?
You wouldn't believe what I was just thinking. I am definitely buzzed.
Yeah.
I think I will take this, and I will take that ride home.
Smart man.
Did you see how that dog was looking at me?
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
High school football playoffs are in full swing across Louisiana, and today we are highlighting one team in the middle of a national title run. The Acadiana Christian Athletics Defenders are an independent football team composed mainly of homeschooled students. Joining us today to discuss the history and the future of the organization is former star running back and current coach, Matt Richard. Matt, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So first of all, Matt, in 2016, you put on the purple ACA Defenders jersey for their first season. You'd end your high school career with 2 MVP years, and in your senior year, rushed for 3,825 yards with 39 touchdowns. That helped lead the team to a national title at the National Homeschool Football Tournament in Florida. But while the team is chasing another national title currently in 2021, I want to take a step back to the team's first season to ask you, how did it originally get started?
Well, originally, it was a couple of families that got together, with about 10 kids that wanted to play football and started the organization.
So starting with just 10 kids, how many has that led to now that are on the team?
Over the past few years, leading up to this year, pretty sure we have 35 kids this year.
And for most of those players, what do you think leads them to want to play for ACA?
Just being in the homeschool, being homeschooled, not having sports around them all the time, and want to be a part of something bigger and compete with multiple people in different areas.
And you mentioned wanting to be a part of something bigger. As I mentioned before, your playing days for the team have ended, but you continue to be involved as a coach. And as I understand it, many former players, not just in football, but in other sports for the organization, tend to do the same. Why do you think students, after graduating, and going to college or working full-time jobs, what makes them want to put in the time commitment to be involved with the organization?
It's a great organization. It's like a giant family. Everyone loves each other. That's pretty much why.
And then 2 weeks ago, the ACA Defenders defeated the Chef Patriots 32-14 for the Louisiana Homeschooled State Championship. Now the team moves on to Florida to compete in the National Homeschooled Football Tournament. Now, what does that opportunity mean to the team just to be able to compete on that level that without ACA they might not have a chance to?
It gives them a different setting, gives them a different level of competition, going out of state, playing teams from all across the nation. Gives them a better chance to compete with some other teams that were probably way better than they think they are.
And like you mentioned, you guys do play a variety of teams, not just other homeschool teams, but other smaller private schools, and not just in Louisiana, but in Texas and Arkansas. Playing other teams and interacting with them, what do you think is a common misconception that the opposition may have about you guys prior to actually playing y'all?
Being that we're homeschooled, we're not with each other throughout the day in school. We get together at 5 o'clock and you get 3 hours of practice, and that's how you get to know your teammates. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. And so coming out, playing these bigger schools, these kids, they're with each other all the time. So being homeschooled, you have to learn to get to know other people faster and make friendships and learn how to work together. Whereas being in the public school or private school system, you're with them all the time. So teams kind of look down upon us because we don't see each other and we don't have the same regimens, workout programs that all these other schools have. And
Well, it definitely seems like that family mindset has worked well and has been successful for the team, as they are 5 years running strong and look to continue that into the future. Best of luck at Nationals. To learn more about the ACA Defenders, you can visit their website as well as their social media pages. Thank you again, Matt, for joining us. And that's all the time we have for our newscast today. Remember to like us on Facebook at UL Lafayette Broadcasting. I'm Ben Schaefer, and we'll see you next time.